Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sky Lounge Peruse, episode number 20. I know the order in which I said that a bit out of sync, but that's how my day starts when it's so fucking early. Yes, boys and girls, it is about 7:43 in the morning. I haven't had an early day like this in a while, but we are up. We are getting the day started relatively early today. Man, you know, driving down to the east side of town today, oh boy. You know, if I've emphasized this point once, I'll emphasize it again. I hate people. I do. People are a fucking pestilence, and my God, it starts as soon as I get out of the house and I'm putting in gas for the car. How is it that every Dallas Cowboys fan is a piece of shit? Like, how does that even work? Like, how is it that almost every fucking time I see a person and they're Dallas Cowboys fans, almost like a fucking 30-minute pizza guarantee back in the day, how is it a fucking guarantee that Dallas Cowboys fans are pieces of shit? How does that work? And you know what? I might even be exaggerating there, right? You know, it might not be all fans. But generally speaking, almost every fucking time I've ran into Dallas Cowboys fans, it's just like, why? You're kind of a piece of shit. Can you fucking not be such a piece of shit? Fuck, man. This goddamn cunt in the gas station, man. Just parks her fucking car near one of the fucking fueling stations. I'm assuming she rested her car for like 10 fucking minutes, like waddles her fat fucking ass out of the goddamn, convenience store with a bag full of shit, and then starts to put in gas. It's like, really, you fat cunt? Like, you don't, what the fuck are you doing? Like, fucking taking a big ass Dallas-sized shit, eh? And then now you're gonna shove all that crap in your fucking mouth. And then just to top it off, after I put in the gas, trying to leave a little gas station area, and this bitch tries to fucking cut me off as I'm trying to leave. I swear to God, I couldn't make that shit up. How do you know she's a Cowboys fan, son? Cowboys fans, let me tell you what. Cowboys fans will fucking make sure everybody knows they're a fucking Cowboys fan. This bitch had a fucking decal on her fucking window, that fucking Lone Star decal, fucking license, vanity plate, or it's not a vanity plate, like license plate cover shit with Dallas Cowboys wear. And I'm like, listen, I'm dressed in a 9 the Seahawks gear right now, but you don't see me fucking just, shove this up my fucking ass and behaving like a goddamn asshole, right? Like, granted, I'll shoot these videos, say my asshole opinions and whatnot, but I don't fucking go out there and fucking willingly make myself into a goddamn enemy, okay? That's not how we roll here, alright? God damn it. Every fucking time with Cowboys fans, I swear to fucking God, dude. I've had coworkers that are Cowboys fans. Some of them are fucking assholes. Complete fucking assholes. I'd say a majority of them. And if for some fucking reason this shit gets dug up, I don't give a fuck. I really don't fucking care. You know what the fuck, like, if any of you fucking coworkers find out about this shit, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Alright, you fucking shitty ass Cowboys fans. Fuck, man. And you know what, to be fair, every fan base, right? Every fan base has a piece of shit segment or a group, or they could be an entire fucking crew. Good Lord. Like, if I can, I will shit on every fucking team. I will. Like, I can shit on my own team right now, Seattle Seahawks. I love them. But there are times I feel like, well, here's the thing. This is where my bias will kick in. Every time I go to Seattle, it's a great fucking time, right? Seattle fans are pretty awesome. But yes, I've met a minority of Seahawks fans who are absolute pieces of shit. And I'm like, I don't want to associate myself with you, dude. But again, that might be the whole general idea of fans just being cunts. Holy shit, dude. Seriously, I mean, every fucking time. Cowboys. And I like Dallas. Here's the thing. I like Dallas. I loved my time in Dallas. I like the AT&T Stadium. It's the fans. The fans make everything terrible. And that's true in almost every aspect of sports. And if you want to generalize that even more, it just goes back to my point. Human beings are pieces of shit. Human beings are absolute pieces of shit. And my God, sports, if you want a great sample size of how people are pieces of shit, sports is a great petri dish of finding just human excrements. Seriously, dude. Travesty. Really is, man. Made a couple of videos yesterday. You know, dropped the philosophy shit yesterday. Haven't done that in a while. And, you know, I touched on this. You know, looks do matter, boys and girls. I absolutely do agree with that. Because initial attraction always starts with the looks. Unless you're blind. Unless you're blind, but even then. The sensory, you know, the touch sensory is very important. So even then, looks technically do matter. And I've also said this: man buns are a fucking travesty. If you're a guy and you got a man bun, I'm already judging you. I'm already looking at you thinking, you're a piece of shit. And that's not great, right? That's not great. You don't want to have preconceived notions about an individual just based on their appearance. That's wrong. That is wrong. But what I've known and what I've seen with man buns, generally speaking, if you got a man bun, you're not really all that trustworthy. Majority of times, that's what happens. And again, these are preconceived notions. These are based on judgments. All the shit. Yeah. I try to look at people beyond their skin complexion, beyond their race, religion, you know, identity, politics, bullshit. I don't care what gender you are. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what ethnicity, nationality, whatever fucking bullshit you want to segment yourself away from. You're just a human being. You're just a human being like me. And, you know, just be a fair human being. That's all I'm saying, boys and girls. You know, every fucking time I gotta say shit like this, it's like, dude, come on. Asian pride, like, dude. At the end, none of that shit matters. None of it does. What matters is our existence here as human beings and being, you know, good sports about it. Majority of times we want to segment ourselves into this whole identity politics shit and really segregate ourselves by stupid opinions. Like, Asians are the only ones that matter. Blacks are the only ones that matter. Whites are the only ones that matter. Latinos are the only ones that matter. It's like, no, dude, the human being matters. The human experience is about the collective human beings, you know, coming together and doing the right thing. Unfortunately, because of all this stupid shit, I'm afraid humanity won't really advance. You know, in terms of science, in terms of what I want, really interstellar travel. Right? I don't think in my lifetime it'll happen because we're so mired by all this earthly bullshit, this worldly bullshit that doesn't, quite frankly, matter. All these fucking political issues, all these fucking geopolitical issues and shit. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. The Earth is a very small planet, right? It's a star, essentially. And, you know, yes, I always talk about the human experience, the human beings being the, you know, main course, more or less. But, man, at the same time, dude, we're so insignificant. Right? And to suggest that one race, one ethnicity, one nationality, one gender is better than anything else. Like, dude, we're nothing. We're nothing in the grand scheme of things. It's such a morbid way to start the morning. Yeah, well, you pissed me off this early. This is what you get. Okay. And I swear to God, dude, every fucking time I look at people, I'm just like, wow, this is people. This is people. People are a piece of shit. Oh my God, I am very tired right now, though. And, you know, the super chill hop instrumental provided by Spotify. Appreciate it, Spotify. Shout out to Spotify. Great playlists curated by the many individuals who just appreciate good music. Chill hop, awesome playlist. Copyright free. We'll keep playing that shit. Oh, man. Busy morning, though. In terms of traffic, lots of cars, and there's gonna be lots of asshole drivers, because typical anywhere, right? Where there are cars, there are assholes. That's the whole thing. Oh, Lord. Oof. Ugh. All those fucking vitamins. No, I take this animal pack thing. It's about 12 different pills. That, flaxseed oil, fish oil. I start my morning with that shit. And it is a mouthful. It is a literal mouthful. But I need my vitamins. And yellow light, because of course. Can't complain about that. We're gonna obey the laws of traffic. Holy shit. I am fucking tired today. But let's take a look at myself. Yeah, dude. No sports yesterday. No sports ball yesterday, but we got sports ball today. We got Vegas Golden Knights action and Lakers action, which I don't even want to talk about the Lakers right now. See that change of expression on the face? I really don't want to talk about the Lakers right now. That organization is just pissing me the fuck off. Every fucking time I turn on the news, it's about the Lakers. I just want to fucking bash my head in. Got a car in front of me, all souped out. I don't even know the fucking term, but it's like an orange Toyota GT. I don't fucking know, dude. It's got the fuck. It looks like a goddamn customized car from Gran Turismo and Grand Theft Auto combined. Okay, that's what the fuck it looks like. Like, really, dude? You're driving that shit on local when you're going 45, you're gonna flex. Again, people have all these weird fucking flexes. I never understand it. I will never understand that shit. I drive the best car. Okay, cool, dude. I don't care. Oh, we're the most expensive shit. I don't care. I don't care, dude. You know, it's funny. I distinguish myself. Like, my wardrobe is basically a handful of casual clothing and a whole ton of team sports stuff. But Zang, you're pretty much being a hypocrite. Well, kind of and no. Because, yes, the whole idea of sports team jerseys and you know, merchandise is they're pretty expensive. They get pretty costly. I mean, jerseys can average, any sports really, can average upwards from $120 to $300. So there is somewhat of a flex there, but for me personally, I don't go out there and say, oh, look at my jersey, it's the best. It's just like, dude, I'm just representing my team. I just want to rep my team out. Because that's how much I love my teams, man. Like, I love repping them out. You know? I don't got to boast about it. I just say, look, this, you know, I'm not telling you, look at me. I'm just telling you, hey, this is where I stand. But at the same time, I like having fun debate, and intelligent conversations about sports with other individuals who are willing to, do the same with me. The majority of times, what happens is, you get the drunk asshole at the bar argument. Everybody's done. My team's the best. Like, all right, dude. If you say your team's the best and you don't recognize the flaws of your team, you're a moron. That's what I've always said. I swear to God, dude, I will break this world. Truly, people are pieces of shit. And there is nothing more so evident than a morning drive back and forth from the west side of town in Las Vegas to the east side of town. Every fucking asshole imaginable behind the wheels. There'll be some fucking cunt just on her fucking phone. On his or her phone, I'm sorry. We gotta be inclusive and shit, right? Yeah, I'm including both genders. All you motherfuckers. I don't care who the fuck you are. And this fucking asshole is keep leaning on the fucking right. If you're gonna turn, fucking signal, asshole. Fuck. Every time I say this, I get that look. But at the same time, every time I say this, I feel like I'm right. Thanos isn't wrong. Thanos isn't wrong. 50%. 50% I believe is a generous number. Get the Infinity Stone. Wipe him out. And I hope this cunt is part of that fucking 50%. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Yeah, too, man, like, I always felt like this, and I don't think it's a controversy to say this shit. Old people shouldn't drive. Senior citizens shouldn't drive. Okay. Your basic motor skills, your mental awareness is so down the fucking drain, there's no goddamn point. And of course you're from Arizona State. Of course the fuck you are. Holy shit, dude. How is it that every Arizona people also are a piece of shit? You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You're probably a fat person too. And from Arizona. Not a fucking surprise. You're probably a fat cunt. Preconceived notions, judging people. But you're fat! Well, listen, dude. I recognize that I'm fat, and I try to get better at it, okay? And there are people, you know what I'm talking about. There are fucking fat people. They don't want to do anything about it. They're satisfied being a fucking balloon. Makes me fucking sick. Those kinds of people just make me sick. I'm gonna keep eating and I'm gonna just make fun of all the skinny people. What are you talking about? Yeah, oh, she's too skinny. He's too buff. That's gross. You know, whenever a fat person says that shit, I just want to look at them like, hey, sweetheart, maybe put the fucking hamburger down, huh? Maybe stop talking with your fucking mouth full. You fat fuck. And again, I'm a fat dude, but I fucking hate fat people. So there's a lot of self-hatred going on here. Okay? That's motivation. Every fucking time I go to the gym, I'm like, dude, you're a fat piece of shit. Oh! You're gonna take a right, you fat cunt? Fuck you! Arizona fucking dirtbag. God damn it. He's so angry. Yeah. Yes, I am. This shit gets me up in the morning. Hey, it'll be funny, by the age 35, some doctor's gonna tell me, oh, dude, you got a huge problem. You gotta be less angry. It's gonna happen soon. I swear to God, man. Because nowadays, you know, you can't complain about shit. No, it's not that. Everyone complains about shit now. It's just that nobody listens, right? I don't know. truck driver being an asshole. What a fucking surprise! Are you saying truck drivers? Yeah. Assume what you want to assume. I don't fucking care right now. And you don't signal, huh? Is that right, asshole? You don't want to fucking signal? Oh my god, that exhaust, dude. Like, what the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ, man. You've got to be fucking kidding me with these fucking goddamn garbage people, man. You got garbage people fucking everywhere. Everywhere you go. And again, boys and girls, a cataclysmic event on this earth would do some fucking good, right? Really would. It would unite us, and you don't fucking signal because you're a fucking cunt with the guy. You know those people who have those fucking trucks and they have the wheels like hella high up? I'm always thinking, like, how small is your dick, dude? Like, how fucking small of an ego do you have that you have to have a fucking vehicle that obtrusive and that fucking obnoxious? Like, really? Tell me. You're gonna have those fucking people in the comments and shit like, you're wrong. Get fucked. Get fucked. There's like a semi-seriousness to this, but at the same time, like I always say, human existence doesn't fucking matter. Like, I get all pissed off and shit, but at the same time, like, at the back of my head, I'm like, everyone's gonna fucking die. Alright? If I wish it on somebody, it's gonna happen anyways. It's not like you're fucking immortal motherfuckers. All things fall apart, boys and girls. Everybody dies. Okay? That's a fact of life. It's a beautiful fact of life. Would you really want to live forever? Really? Imagine you started living from the 1400s and you're still alive. You've had to witness, yes, the greatness of the Renaissance, but also the Spanish Inquisition. If you travel to Europe, all these terrible things, you know, slavery, American slavery at least, the Salem witch trials, you know, the subsequent Civil War, and then the Andrew Johnson period. As much as we complain about, you know, President Trump, do we, like, can we also recognize that there have been terrible presidents before that? Does anybody remember does anybody remember Andrew Jackson? Does anybody remember the history of Andrew Jackson? You know what this dude did? All right. President Andrew Jackson ousted an entire ethnic group from one side of the country to the other, and a lot of those people died. It was called the Trail of Tears, okay? He basically, like, the whole fucking sum of that shit was, dude, those fucking Indians, get them out of there. And yes, he moved the Native Americans from the east to the west, and a lot of them died on the way. You can consider that a fucking terrible ethnic cleansing kind of shit, alright? That's in that category, okay? During World War II, Japanese internment camps. Because there were suspicions that there were Japanese spies among American citizens who had Japanese ancestry. So again, boys and girls, you think President Trump is bad? Seriously? Have you studied our country's history? Have you studied the United States history on presidents and some of the past fucking presidents since? Have you read any of that shit? You fucking morons. Holy fucking shit. All you fucking people that get your panties in a bunch about this shit, it's like, dude, it's not all that terrible. This country's going to hell. No, dude, the people are making it hell. Not the president right now. Okay, relax. Holy fucking shit, dude. People freak the fuck out. Yes, do I agree with every policy that the current president has made? No. To how limited my, you know, knowledge is about politics and, you know, policies. Despite all of that, I mean, I haven't seen, you know, every politician to me is the same. Overreaching promises, middle of the road guarantees and you know, solutions. and dissatisfied individuals on both sides. That's how politics has always worked. That's democracy, boys and girls. And as much as I berate democracy, it works. It works. America is still the greatest fucking country on the fucking planet. Okay? And I'm not saying that because it's an ego thing for the United States. I'm saying that because relative to other countries, relative to the freedoms, relative to, media outlets saying the shit they do, the United States is a spoiled fucking country. People don't recognize how fucking great they have it in this country. They don't. They really don't. And to suggest that this is a communist country, this country, people are going through slavery, it's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. When people say dumb shit like that, it's like, do you not understand what fucking slavery actually was? Do you not understand what terrible presidents were like? You fucking morons. Andrew Jackson, Andrew Johnson. To a lesser extent, like Truman. But Truman launched the bomb. Yeah, Truman's administration, also parts of Roosevelt, was part of that Japanese, they're the fucking administration that, thought of the idea of the Japanese internment camps. And again, to suggest that, oh, that's fine. No, dude, Japanese internment camps were fucking terrible. And also the problem here, boys and girls, is the fact that we have to understand our history. Because that whole phrase gets lost in translation or just doesn't get complete. The whole idea being, right? The whole idea is, boys and girls, that history does repeat itself, but only if you allow it to. You can learn from history. That's why history is amazing. There's all these parallels, all these similarities to modern day, yet we neglect history. Yet we lick our own assholes and think we're the shit. So, boys and girls, that's about it for today. Follow me at the SCY Lounge and all links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents. Now, fuck off.